Okay, heavy objects. I think you may have had an original idea because I don't think that there has been another anime, at least I haven't seen it, or at least I can't recall it, where you basically like introduces a new type of war machine, or in this case, an object uh, that basically like can basically there's nothing really that can destroy it. Uh, oh well, maybe some nukes can, but as I recall, it was only melted halfway when they fired one nuke. So yeah, it's pretty powerful and kind of made all the other, weapons obsolete. But I don't think there's ever been an anime where they basically introduces that and then don't use it for all out war. Rather, they go for a clean war where instead of like all out war where basically you fight to the last man and yeah, basically there's no surrender, or as Sabaton says it, killing ground, turn around, you will never survive, even thought you surrender. And yes, I really love that song, just in case anyone wonder. Basically there is a lot of killing, or even innocent people, and here instead they go for like one-on-one combat between objects, and when one of the objects has been destroyed, it's basically like raising a white flag where basically the other party, it isn't a written rule, you basically like then the other party, or the party that lost their object, they are to surrender their territory and stuff, resources, etc. So there's not anyone that dies because the pilot in the objects can use the, what is it called, emergency exit, or exit like catapult the seat to get out and not die with the object. So that is actually a very interesting idea. I don't think I have ever seen an anime do this. And I would say I'm really happy that I actually decided to watch this because it's good. There's some minor animation derps. I saw the smoke with the plane in the beginning, but considering we most likely not gonna see that, uh, it doesn't really matter. Okay, yeah, but is this all like? Is that object like? You may ask. Is the object like? Oh, it's just Deus Ex Machine. No, there's actually some explanation that makes it like, that could actually theoretically happen because the object is like made by, as I understand, circuit board that is very, very good. It's very, very good printed. So there's no need for cables or anything. It's basically like our motherboards. Yeah, imagine that if, yeah, you can build a PC that is like there's no wires. You can build that. You can build that, guys. So this is actually possible to theoretically build an object. So yeah, it isn't just it isn't a dynamic Deus Ex Machina. So yeah, that is a really interesting way or way to like talk about it, or to present it by like showing us, okay, this is how it's made, so we can see like, yeah, you have actually thought about it, and not just like ripped it out of a hat. No pun intended, by the way, guys. Yeah. So there is of course also something I didn't know, uh, and that was there was drivers in it. I actually first found out that when we saw the princess, Melinda. I'm not sure if they said her name. I only found out that because of I think Mal, because I wanted to be sure that I didn't say like, oh, just this person, the white-haired person, the pink-haired person, etc. I wanted to give them names so we have a established name. But yeah, we see her, and yeah, she meets our main character Quantua, and they have a nice talk, and I get a feeling that they may end up together, or it's maybe just me that want to ship them together. And also, I like how Quantua, he's like, even though he is getting mesmerized because the princess is pretty, and we're not talking like overly pretty, like fabulous. She's like normal. And yeah, also later on when he does some maintenance on her object called Baby Magnus, um, and accidentally get it so the seat belt basically tightens around her, and yeah, in order to get it out, get like so she doesn't suffocate, he has to shove it under and hold it there, and that would basically put his hand between God's domain, the boobs. So yeah, there is some fan service, but it's clever fan service, I must say. I like how he's like, oh yeah, no, I cannot do it. I like him. How he isn't like a pervert or like, oh, nope, nope, nope. Like someone where it's basically like, oh, I saw a naked girl. Ah! Yeah, the standard main character. However, we sadly have some archetypes, like the stupid sidekicks, like, I think it was called Yusuke or something. The guy, in Persona, the one that was with our main character. And when I say Persona, I'm talking about Persona 4, just to be clear. And he's called Hawaii, and Hawaii. And his idea that the stupid is kind of that he is gonna go hunt the deer with smart bullets because he's tired of the food that is in the like in the army. So of course they are getting the food for the taxpayers' money, so they can like get 5-star food or something. So he decides to go hunt for deer, and yeah, it kind of brings them in trouble with Floriata, the commander. But she kind of gives them a little forgiveness because they bring home a deer, which means that she can get some good food, and they of course also get to eat some good food. So yeah, I also like how he says how they are talking about like that only elites are driving the objects, and yeah, elites. Of course, there can be some males, but I haven't seen any so far. And yeah, I really like this heavy object thingy. And the ending, man, I really wonder what is up. Are we gonna get some quote unquote rogue object where basically they decided, nope, we are not gonna follow the unwritten rule and just surrender. We are gonna destroy this nation and take the resources so we don't have to share our resources with the one that lives in this country. We are basically like greedy. Is that it? I wonder. But of course, I will not have this, or we will not have this answer until we watch the second episode, which should be out. Let me see. Is it? I think it's Friday. It's out. Yeah. But until next time, guys. See ya and have a good day. Good night, wherever you are. Cheers, guys.